Okay, so this is Miss Delhome here, and this is my Create an Animal creation, the Flufflepuff. Alrighty, so adaptations of the Flufflepuff. So for physical or structural, because physical and structural are synonyms, that just means it's a part of its body. Physical part of its body, or structure part of its body. So it has springs for legs so that it can spring from tree to tree easily. It has a camouflaging color. If you notice the environment where it lives, the trees are the same color as the Flufflepuff. Okay, and the fur looks spiky, and that's called mimicry, because it's actually fluffy, but if it looks like spikes, like a porcupine, then that might make predators think that it cannot eat it. Okay, so for behavioral, remember we talked about, or we didn't get to talk about it yet, but there are adaptations that animals use to survive and reproduce. So what the adult female Flufflepuffs will sing a lullaby, kind of like a mermaid, the siren, because if it makes the male fall asleep, then that's not who she'll choose to be her mate. So basically, if the male can stay awake during the lullaby song, then that's who she'll choose to be her mate. And then kind of like prairie dogs, Flufflepuffs, they take turns to have one be the lookout, and then one will send this really high-pitched alert messages that the other Flufflepuffs learn to recognize so that they can go hide in the trees to hide from predators. So yeah, it's a really high-pitched danger message that the predators can't hear, only the Flufflepuffs. So cute. And then the environment, if you've ever read The Lorax by Dr. Seuss, is the woods from the Lorax. So the trees are kind of this pinkish red, and the Flufflepuff is kind of a pinkish red. Okay, so that was about 2 minutes and 20 seconds. When you guys present, I'm only expecting you to present for about 2 minutes. Just talk about the physical or structural and behavioral adaptations. So physical is a part of its body. Behavioral is something it does to help it survive. And then the environment. So make sure, like, it wouldn't have made sense if I'd colored my Flufflepuff red and it lived in regular forest, because those trees are green, it wouldn't be able to survive very well. So just make sure whatever environment you choose, it can be a made-up environment, it can be, you know, a real environment. Just make sure whatever environment you choose, it actually makes sense for your creature to survive there. Let's see, I'm trying to think of anything else. That's pretty much it for this project, guys. It was just supposed to be laid back, hopefully fun, you know, be creative. If you don't have colored pencils, that's totally fine. Just be as creative as you can with, you know, pencil, pen, marker, whatever it is you have. Because I understand maybe some of you guys don't have colored pencils or crayons or anything like that. Like I said, it's fine. Just show some effort, you know, don't write about anything inappropriate either. Keep it school appropriate. And for next week's meeting too, a lab that we usually do when we're in class for adaptations is called the hula hoop lab. So remind me through the chat to talk about the hula hoop lab, because even though we can't do it, I can at least explain it. Okay, and just remember next week, if you are talking, if you are being kind of ridiculous, then you will just be cut from the class. So that's that, because I want you guys to, you know, enjoy the class, but I want you to actually be respectful and learn something from it. So that's pretty much it for this week. I know I keep saying that's it, but for this week, the only two things you actually submit are the Weather School discussion post and the quiz, the adaptations quiz. And I'm going to post a video going through that tomorrow. Alrighty, thank you. Bye.